Hello, my name is Ben Bradford, and this is my personal introduction for speech class at Schoolcraft College. I am 25 years old. I currently live in Goodrich, Michigan. I bought a house there about 3.5 years ago. I really like the area. It's nice and quiet, lots of privacy. I was born and raised in Oxford, Michigan. Spent my entire life there until I moved out to Goodrich, Michigan. I was engaged in August this year. Very excited about that. Planning on getting married in August 2014 at Addison Oak County Park. My fiance lives with me. We have a black Labrador Retriever named Macy, who's a year old. As far as my family goes, my parents still live in Oxford in the house that I grew up in. I'm an only child, no brothers or sisters for me. My cousins and extended family do live close by, so I get to see them quite a bit. I find as I'm getting older and my cousins are getting older, we spend quite a bit of time together. As far as my educational background goes, upon graduation in high school in 2006, I went on to attend Oakland Community College. I graduated from Oakland Community College in 2008 with an associate's degree in fire science. From OCC, I went on to the Waterford Paramedic Academy. Graduated from there in 2009 with my paramedic certification. From there, I went on into the state tests and received my paramedic license. I would be graduating from Lake Superior State this semester if my studies go well at Schoolcraft College with a bachelor's in fire science generalist. This semester I'm finishing up my general education requirements for the degree from Lake Superior State at Schoolcraft College. Found it's quite a bit cheaper. I'm taking the speech class as well as physics and an art history course, and that will fulfill my degree requirements for Lake Superior State. Just like this class, all my classes at Lake Superior State have been online. I really like the online classes. They allow me to travel and allow me to work full time. As far as my employment goes, I've worked at the Bloomfield Township Fire Department for the past 4.5 years as a firefighter paramedic. It's a full-time position with a work week of 56 hours. Somewhat of an interesting schedule. We basically work three 24-hour shifts followed by 4 days off, which we call our Kelly. The schedule works out really good for traveling, which I definitely find as a plus. I find the job very interesting. I get to see a lot of very unique things. We respond to all types of emergencies. As far as our run volume goes, about 40% of our calls are fire or fire-related runs. The other 60% are medical emergencies. We do transport our patients to the hospital and provide advanced life support to the patients. And we also respond to car accidents, hazardous materials incidents, and any other emergency that the citizens would call us for. Something unique about me, I have quite a few hobbies. I'm a very active person. I don't really sit around a whole lot. I like to be on the move. Currently, my favorite hobby is rock climbing. I picked that up a couple years ago. Started going to Planet Rock, and then moved on to climbing outside. I really love the sport of rock climbing. It allows me to travel the country. I get to see the national parks and a lot of really beautiful areas I wouldn't get to see if I wasn't rock climbing. Although it is dangerous and a complete waste of time from a financial perspective, I do find it very rewarding. Typically, I try and take two trips out west each year, a spring trip and a fall trip, and then I take several short trips to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky and the New River Gorge in West Virginia. But definitely my favorite areas are out west. I really like Utah and Red Rock Canyon, just outside of Las Vegas and Nevada. Some of my other hobbies that I like to do, BMX has been something I've done all of my life. The backyard at my house in Goodrich is full of dirt jumps. I really like doing that. I used to race BMX when I was younger, from about 10 years old to 18. Did a whole lot, traveled around the country, really enjoyed that. Newest hobby for me is motocross. Picked that up a couple years ago when a buddy of mine gave me a dirt bike to just try out for the summer. Ever since then, I've been hooked. Really enjoy it. I find that it's very similar to BMX, just the jumps are a little bit bigger. Other than that, I really have been working hard on school, trying to finish that up. That takes quite a bit of time, especially when you're balancing that in with school. Last semester, I also took instructor coordinator class for EMS, so I'm now able to teach continuing education classes for emergency medical services at the fire department. I really enjoy that. I find that teaching really helps you learn how something really works and gives you a better perspective on it, and it presents a challenge. Thank you very much for listening to my personal introduction.